Hello everyone. A little more timely, at least I hope I'm going to be a little more timely with this vlog than I was with the last one. I mean, it seemed like the last one. And oh look, no cord in the way because I got it on the freaking tripod this time. So yeah, it's things I forgot to mention. I was not really prepared for the last vlog too much, but you got to see what this place looks like, and as you can see, it's very small. I didn't tell you about things that I got recently, and of course, number one thing that I got was a cassette deck. This is the craziest damn story. It's have you ever been to you probably, unless you're from the Bay Area, you probably haven't been to the El Cerrito Recycling Center. But the El Cerrito Recycling Center has what they call an exchange zone. And it was originally the book exchange, and you're supposed to take your old books that you'd already read, or you decided you didn't like, or you didn't want anymore, or like belong to your ex-husband and you're just throwing them out of spite. I don't know. But yeah, you put your old books there, and other people who would come by and say, "Oh, books, interesting. I like this book," or "I'm interested in reading this book," and you just get them for free. Why am I looking at myself in the mirror? But yeah, but people would leave other stuff. I remember people left records, like crates of records there, and they started leaving, you know, toys and old appliances and things. So it just became the exchange zone. And, you know, to keep this stuff out of the rain, they wound up building a roof over it. So it was just like this big production. The reason I'm telling you this is to tell you that, like, one day I just wandered in there with absolutely expecting nothing. Probably, like, looking at what few videotapes or whatever that they had. Someone who I swear must have been part ninja and seemed to, you know, have a psychic bond with me, just set something at my feet and darted off. And I almost didn't know what happened because I looked down and there is a Tascam cassette deck, dual cassette deck. It's like I'd actually, you know, been in the market for a cassette deck for a while because my old Pioneer cassette deck, which had those awful piano keys type controls, had been broken. It's like the high-speed dubbing belt was sagging and losing power ability, and the piano keys had like caved in. The record and play function on the recording deck had pretty much failed, and it was on its last legs. So I absolutely did not expect to find something that high end for free. So that was just like, thank you, whoever left that at the El Cerrito Recycling Center. Let me let you know that it went to a good home. And the other thing I found was something that I'd been also just looking for a while. I went to the thrift store that was down the street from the laundromat that I go to because, you know, it's really handy. It's like one of my favorite thrift stores is right down the street from one of my favorite laundromats. So I was just doing laundry. It's just like, I got half an hour to kill. What do? I'll go down to the thrift store. Not expecting to find anything, and I saw that, like, for $15, someone had left an old RCA Select-O-Vision CED player. And, the funny thing is, like, usually when someone dumps off one of those, they dump it off with their entire collection. So usually you get that and you get, like, their entire movie collection. But, oh no, it's like I got that there and I saw, I put it on the plug and it powered up, and I said, I need to find a disc to test this with. There was no discs in the store at all, so somehow this had managed to get here, but no discs did. But, you know, I went to another secondhand store recently, and I found a copy of Semi-Tough, which, you know, starring Burt Reynolds and Chris Christopherson. Let the slash fiction begin. But no, seriously, I found this disc, and I I went to go test it, stuck it in, pulled the caddy out, and I didn't hear any like weird noises or anything. But you know, I went to take the disc back out because it was not playing. I had it hooked up to my TV and it was not playing. Went to take it out, and this happened. So I don't know if it's actually the CED player that's at fault here, because I did hear it kind of wobbling, and I was wondering if like the belt had broken and it was just like the turntable was all floppy and weird. I don't know if that had happened or if the disc had actually been broken, and it just, you know, having it come out of the caddy just revealed that little defect. But yeah, it's I'm gonna have to pop the top on that thing, because the only access in there is there's like a little flip top for swapping out the stylus cartridge. But yes, the third thing that I found was, you might remember that from last week, I got a new microwave oven. It's an Emerson microwave, and this is like the first, kind of like the car that my car. This is the first microwave oven that I've had that's not a hand-me-down. So yeah, it's an actual, also the first one that I've had that had a working turntable. The one that came with my park housing last season actually came with a microwave. It was also an Emerson, although like an Emerson from like 1987, and the turntable kind of required some priming. You would like be like a DJ scratching a record, and sometimes that would help, sometimes it would not. But yeah, that's it. But yeah, I promise, like, in the future that these vlogs are going to be more interesting than this. Like, what I had at the end of last season, where I was, like, remembering, like, weird stuff. That, remembering weird things and, you know, things from my past, that was kind of the way to go with these. And I think I'm going to go and do more of that in the future with these vlogs. And I am hard at work on a Confirmed Bachelor's promo video. And by hard at work, I mean I've kind of done sort of occasional bits on writing the dialogue for it, and like mostly I've been distracted by the shiny. But I promise to you, like within the next few months, that's going to happen. I actually have laid the groundwork on a second one, so yeah, that's in the cards. And we actually do have a beverage to taste this time. This time it is, what is the brand name of this? Gudao. Actually, the little thing here says Chen Kao Wei, but it says Gudao on the top there. And I've tasted a couple of their drinks before. This is grape green tea, as you can see there. Grape green tea. Am I pointing it the right direction? I don't think I am. There we go. Grape green tea. And as you can see, it's like green grapes. So this is not Concord grape tea. This is just regular green grape tea. But yeah, Chen Kao Wei Food Enterprise Company Limited. Gudao Grape Green Tea. Water, sugar, green tea, white grape juice concentrate, flavor, contains ethanol and water. That's, oh my god. Malic acid, magnesium chloride, salt, sodium erythrorbate, citric acid, quality improvement agents, and they're both sodium things. So what is the 230 milligrams of sodium? Oh my god. And I'm going to put this into my body. Yeah, but yeah, I've tried the passion fruit green tea and the plum green tea, and both of those kind of overwhelm the taste of the tea. But yeah, this smells very grapey. I'm beginning to think this is just going to taste like grape juice. But we'll find out. Bottoms up. Yeah, grape juice. There's a really faint tea flavor. Kind of like there was with the passion fruit and plum green tea. But yeah, when you mix stuff with green tea, it just seems like whatever you're mixing it with just overwhelms the taste of the tea. And even though white grape juice is very mild, it still overwhelms the tea. But yeah, grape green tea, aka grape juice. Anyway, that's all for now, so see you around.